What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, today, well, I'm talking about the new Forza Motorsport. Now, this game is receiving a lot of hate. It's been very controversial so far. I wanted to speak out and give my opinion on the game. Let me turn it down real quick so you guys can actually hear me. So, overall, I don't think it's a terrible game. Yes, it has a lot of issues and a lot of missing features, but I don't think it should be receiving all the hate it's getting. Some of it I can agree with, and some of it I can understand, but a lot of it, yeah, it's, you know. For me, though, I personally like it so far.
Finish the fast turn 1
Shut up.
carousel on the far left to avoid the pit exit road.
And actually here, I'm going to get on to the next topic. The car sounds. Yes, they're not the greatest, but some of them are okay, but I don't think the BMW 850 should sound like a McLaren F1. So, yeah, there is that. I mean, it sounds good, but it's not the correct engine sound. But from the cars I've driven so far, they all sound fine, in my opinion. Shit. I haven't really played much of the career. From what I've heard, it's actually not horrible. So that's a step up from Motorsport 7. But the thing with the career that sucks is that the race cars aren't even a part of it. Like, how do you have a game that's focused on, you know, circuit racing, you know, motorsport, and you don't even have the race cars in the career mode? That one's pretty dumb. And then for people who like to customize their cars, the wheel spacers aren't in this game, but those will probably be added at some point in the future, or at least we can hope so. Oh, yeah, probably the most controversial thing, the car leveling system. I personally don't hate it, but I do still think it's pretty stupid. The way it works, and how you have to level up your car to unlock upgrades and customization. I don't hate it, but it is pretty dumb. I will say that. But yeah, this game has a lot of potential, and I think over time, with updates, they're going to use that potential and make this a really good game, and those issues will be sorted out, and hopefully at some point we get our wheel spacers. Now, there are some pretty cool cars in the car list. I mean, we have the Dodge Stealth, which is basically just a Mitsubishi LT, and the Mitsubishi FTO. Now, back not too long after Forza Horizon 5 was released, the FTO was on a list of leaked cars, and now that it's in the new Motorsport, there's a good chance that the FTO will make its way to Horizon 5. And then there's other cars, well, that should most definitely be in Horizon, but aren't. The 1988 Volkswagen Scirocco, the 2002 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, and, I mean, there's so many more. And I hope that they make their way to Horizon someday. Now, obviously, like the race cars, that makes sense, because Horizon usually doesn't feature too many race cars. Also, about the leveling thing, look at this. I've done almost 5 laps around this track, or almost 4, and my car is still level 2. Bruh. Oh, now it leveled up.
One more. Finish strong.
I haven't tried drifting. Oh yeah, and that just reminds me. There's no drag racing and no drifting. They removed those modes from the racing, see? So, I mean, yeah, you could drift, but there's no specific mode for drifting or drag racing. So that they should most definitely add in the future. Considering that Motorsport 7 had it. And I really enjoyed it. Whoops. And then onto the graphics, yes, they're not the greatest, and yeah, Motorsport 7 will look better in areas, but I still personally like the graphics of this game. I think they look fine. I really like them. I think they look great for what it is. I mean, it still looks like a game that released in current year, and then in these menus, it looks completely fine. And if we go back to the home thing, where it just shows this in your car that you have here, this looks fine too. And another thing that I like is that not only will it have this car here, but you can place 3 more cars in the back area over there. You can't really see them, but I got an RX-7, a Supra, and an FTO back there. I mean, of course I had to own an RX-7. But no, so, oh, I have my top 3 dream cars, the RX-7, the Supra, and the NSX, so that's nice. I always like it when the games have the top 3 dream cars. And it also has my top 5 dream cars. But yeah, I personally really like the game, and I think it's going to improve. And I don't think it's as bad as people are making it seem, really. I think people just need to chill out. It's like, no matter what developers do in the racing game, like genre, they just cannot please everyone, and it really sucks. It sucks the state that racing games are in nowadays, either with companies being lazy, or just the fans being, you know, the fans, with the stuff they do. But yeah, I think the game will definitely get better over time, and we just need to give it a chance. We saw the release of Horizon 5. It was basically the same thing. Had a lot of issues. I guess maybe not so much missing features, but it had a lot of issues, and over time, all of those got fixed. So I think all the issues in this game will be fixed, and hopefully in the future we will see the wheel spacers and then the drag and drift modes return. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, see you next time.